Hi, I'm Chelsea Simone. I figured it was about time I made a video. This video is gonna be about the top 10 nicest celebrities I've ever met. Trust me, I'm not bragging. With every celebrity I've met, I have an embarrassing story to go with it. Basically, I have had quite the journey through fashion and style, as in I didn't have any. Didn't know how to dress myself, apparently. So a lot of the photos I have are very embarrassing. However, they existed. These moments you want to remember, I don't, because they don't look that great. Number 1, Nev Schulman.
Hi, I'm Nev, host of MTV's new series, Catfish.
Met him at an award show that I was very fortunate to go to. I won the chance to be there. When I saw him, I was starstruck. This was the beginning of Catfish at the time. Basically, I wanted to get a photo with him. And when I went to take the photo, it was really dark because the show was going on. So I went to take the selfie, and I'm terrible at taking selfies. I went to take it, and he was like, "It's terrible, take it again." It was because you couldn't see anything. So then I went to take it again, and he was like, "Just let me do it." So he took the selfie, and it was a great picture, and he was super nice. I approve. Number 2, Darren Criss.
You'll be my Valentine.
Also met Darren Criss at the same award show. Wanted to ask him for a picture, but I didn't want to bug him. He actually walked by me and he said, "You're beautiful," which was the best thing I ever heard. And I asked him for a picture and it was great. Number 3, Iggy Azalea.
Let the whole world feel it, let them feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. Right.
Iggy probably doesn't have a lot of fan base right now, but I met Iggy on a radio tour. She came through to my city. She got interviewed, and you always have meet and greet after that. Took the picture. It's a terrible picture. I look very overexcited, which is fine. And then after, I think she ended up leaving around the same time we were all leaving. I guess she was late for something. I have a video I'll insert here. Basically, as she was leaving, she was saying bye, and I reached my hand out. She touched my hand, which was really cool. She was really nice, so I thought that was cool. Number 4, Alessia Cara. Recently Grammy's Best New Artist. She's killing it right now. I met her also on a radio tour, and I happened to arrive late also at the same time she arrived. So basically I see her, and if you don't know anything about her, she's not very social, and not in a rude way, just in a keeping to myself kind of way. So I saw her and I knew it was her, but I didn't want to, you know, ambush her, especially considering she's the type to want to keep to herself. You know, I was gonna meet her in about an hour. So as I'm going upstairs to actually go to where the meet and greet is happening, she's also getting into the same elevator as me, so I got to ride in an elevator with Alessia Cara. I wish I could say it was something really exciting. She was just quiet in the corner, and she probably wasn't ready for fans at the moment. So I got to ride in an elevator with Alessia Cara, and after they had the official meet and greet, which again, terrible picture. I'm a lot taller than her, and it was just awkward. So I have that picture, but she was very nice. Number 5, Rita Ora.
I'm gonna love you until you hate me.
So Rita Ora, I think, is amazing. She's a British artist, well known for fashion. I met Rita, I think it may have been 4 or 5 years ago. Then she came back a few years later and met her again, and she remembered me and my sister. So she remembered us from meeting her 4 or 5 years ago, was super nice, super lovely, and she's great. Number 6, Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a man and you.
If you don't know who Ed Sheeran is, I don't know what you're doing with your life. He's known for a lot of music. He is very successful, very talented musician from the UK. He was in his early touring days, his early radio touring days. He came through to my city, I met him, and again, terrible picture. It was on my Instagram, I took it down. If I can find it, I will put it here. Number 7, Tori Kelly.
It should have been us, should have been a fire, should have been the perfect storm, should have been us.
I've known about Tori Kelly since she was on a show way back in the day called America's Most Talented Kids. I used to watch her performance over and over. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'd love to meet her. She's great, she's sweet. And she was. And when I met her, basically it was another radio tour, and got to finally talk to her. And I really wasn't nervous. You know, I've met people before who were famous, and I tried to just treat them like people because they're still people. But I was very excited because I told her, I said, oh my gosh, I love you. I loved watching you on America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
And she was like, yeah, oh my gosh, thanks so much. Kept going. And I did not realize until after the photo was taken that I said the wrong show. I knew what I meant. She knew what I meant. I'm hoping she knew what I meant. But basically, I felt like I totally butchered my moment. I wanted to be like, oh, I've been following you for years. I know everything that you've done. I'm a huge fan. And I told her I saw her on America's Got Talent when she was a kid, which was not a thing. Super embarrassing, but she was nice. Number 8, Gavin DeGraw. Gavin DeGraw is a musical artist. I met him at a football event. I'm not really into sports. I honestly don't remember. But basically, I won the chance to meet him through a contest randomly, and I was very excited. I love Gavin DeGraw. I've been watching him and following him for a while. So basically, I thought he was Canadian.
Good day. Hey, how's it going, eh?
And when I met him, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that you're Canadian. I love this, and this about you. You know, I've been watching you for a long time. And he said, I'm not Canadian, I'm from New York. And so I've loved Gavin DeGraw for years, thought he was Canadian, and he is not. But he was super nice about it, super cool, and now I know where he's actually from. Photo, terrible. I mean, the worst photo of all time. I actually put as much contrast on this photo as I possibly could because I was trying to fix that. Didn't help. So the photo looks terrible. So I met Gavin DeGraw, he was very nice. Number 9, Joey Fatone. So Joey Fatone is a member of NSYNC, and anyone who knows me knows that NSYNC is my #1. Love NSYNC, my favorite group. I grew up listening to them. So I found out Joey Fatone was gonna be in Orlando hosting this party. It was his birthday. I live an hour away, so I basically went to work, drove straight to Orlando just to meet Joey Fatone. It was hard to put into words what it meant. It's kind of hard to say, you know, I've loved you for however many years, but it was really exciting. I actually have a sweatshirt that I bought recently that's in NSYNC. It's old school, totally hilarious. I bought it for actually an ugly sweater party for Christmas. Didn't come in time, but also I don't think it's ugly. But basically it has NSYNC on it, and I brought it and he signed it for me. So that was cool. But yeah, he was super, super nice. Dream come true for sure. And number 10, Liam Payne.
Put your hands on my body and swing that round for me, baby. You know I love it when the music stops, but come on, strip that down with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also a member of a boy band that I love. Liam Payne is from One Direction, and he was at Jingle Ball. There was a contest. I entered, not expecting to win. Got a phone call saying, hey, you won tickets and meet and greets, and I was very perplexed by what, because I had no chance. So he won meet and greets and got to meet Liam Payne, and he was nice, totally nice. I mean, when you meet certain people on a certain level, there's not really a lot of time to talk to them, and it's kind of, you take a picture and you keep going. So that's pretty much what it was. I kind of just, you know, was like, oh my gosh, you're Liam Payne. Took a picture and kept going.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
And so yes, he was nice. He wasn't not nice. I didn't really have the opportunity to talk to him about anything, but it was still a dream come true, being that he's one of the people that I absolutely adore, and I love One Direction, so I thought that was cool. So that's my top 10 nicest celebrities that I've ever met, and some embarrassing stories to go with it. I also can do the top 10 nicest YouTubers that I've met, if anyone is interested in that. And also the celebrities that are not so nice. I don't really like to promote those things, but I do have some stories. Sometimes it's good to know. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below, and I can maybe do some more. And I hope you learned a little bit more about me and the glow up, I guess. I hope you liked the video, and how do you end videos? I don't know, that's it. Okay, bye.